There was a shooting in Richmond today. We've actually had updates posted as time has gone on. One of the reports was, well, actually, the initial story was at 7:24 p.m. Uh, it says a man pulled. This is from CNN. I'm going to link the article. A man pulled a gun and shot a Virginia State Police trooper at a Greyhound bus station in Richmond, Virginia on today. The trooper suffered life-threatening injuries. The suspect is dead, according to Corinne Geller, spokeswoman with the Virginia State Police. We're not going to get into any details at this point. As you can imagine, this still is in the early stages of the investigation, she said. Here's a look at what we know about the incident so far. The spokeswoman, Geller, she said officials were in the process of reaching the trooper's family and getting them to the hospital. In addition to the trooper, 2 other people, civilians, were transported to a hospital for treatment. Their injuries are not believed to be life-threatening, and none of the victims have been identified by authorities. That's a little update I'm getting from a post. Sorry to throw that in there. The suspect's identity was unknown. The motive was unknown. The shooting unfolded, according to Geller, when the police were alerted to shots fired shortly before 3 p.m. Around that time, a trooper encountered a man just inside the station. While the two were talking, the man pulled a gun and shot the trooper. The 2 troops standing nearby returned fire. This is what one of the witnesses said. Their name was Brendan Hamilton. I had my hand on the door handle when I heard 2 gunshots go off. I didn't think they were gunshots, but then there were like 5, maybe 10 more after that. I ran out of there. I saw people coming out the front door, the side door, the door to the restaurant, and so I just bailed as fast as I could. The suspect was taken to a hospital where he later died. The scene, this is the last part of the article, and I'm about to get into my commentary. The Greyhound station was closed as it remained an active crime scene. Videos showed multiple law enforcement agencies responding. Police cars blocked streets and yellow tape cordoned off the area. I apologize for my messed up grammar. Greyhound said it was a rerouting inbound schedule to its Richmond garage until further notice and is offering counselors to its employees and customers. So that's the entire article on CNN. We've had one update since then. The trooper injured died, and this was told by Colonel W. Stephen Flattery, or I'm just going to butcher every word in this video. But that's not consequential. What is consequential is the fact that a man, a person just in general, walked up to someone of the law and decided to take their life. Now again, we don't know the motive. We don't have an explanation. We have no story that possibly indicates why this happened. But what we do know is the fact that this individual walked up to this officer and just fired and just started spraying. And of course, the other 2 officers became involved, and now we're left with an officer deceased, along with the suspect. You know, I don't like doing these videos, but at the same time I do. I like doing them because they bring attention to tragedies and misfortunes that otherwise may not be reported. And I think there is a certain level of responsibility on the part of people who are active on social media, especially those with much more popularity than I have, to address these types of incidents, even though oftentimes they don't. And that's fine. No one's forcing them to do so. But I really believe that things of this nature need to be known about and need to be addressed. You know, when you bring attention to something, you oftentimes run the risk of alienating people who may not be interested in that. And that's fine. But there's a place for it, and I think that place is on this channel. So I really hope that the family of this trooper, who has been confirmed deceased, is able to sort of take its wound from his loss, as I'm presuming they're feeling great pain at this point, and be able to move on, and that those other two troopers who were also involved in this incident are able to make it out without any type of long-term repercussions. I'm really hoping for that, because these types of things are just getting too ridiculous, and I really don't know what else we can do at this point other than lose our minds, and I'm not ready to go crazy. It's getting frustrating to me, because I'm a big advocate for gun owners having weapons, and I hate to do this because I don't want to politicize this, but you have a lot of people on the left who will use this as an example for gun control. There need to be parameters of security. That is the only way this stops. You can have as many gun laws as possible, but the people doing these things are actually criminals, in my view. I believe they have prior records. I believe they have past that indicate they should not have a firearm. And that's really all I'm going to convey. So thank you for watching, and have a good day.